First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way to St. Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be. Till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Lamont Roach versus Pitbull Cruz will be a cherry pick gone wrong. Special kind of food for you. Special kind of food for you. And I do. Listen, you know, ever since Boots spoiled Canelo in preparation for him fighting Bud, I've looked at him different. Previously to to that sparring matchup, I've been the only channel I know. I don't know no other channel outside of YSM that has defended Boots. I've been the only one. I just been standing there, I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier. You motherfuckers don't know nothing about that, but that's one of them old slave hymns. Anyway, no, bro. I have defended Boots, and I want to make something very clear. I still feel like Boots ain't ducked nobody. No, bro. No. You want to know what's really pathetic? That's why, like, black fans, we do fucked up shit, bro. For you motherfuckers, cause I don't know who came out and said it. You know, it was an offer for him to fight Tim Tszyu, but he ducked that too and chose Limo. Limo only got one loss, don't he? Tim Tszyu is coming out with back-to-back losses. He been knocked out twice, bro. How the fuck can Boost duck a Tim Tszyu? Tim Tszyu a knockout waiting to happen, bro. The boy chin just broke. His chin just don't work no more. Y'all gonna say ducking Tim Tszyu? It's just desperation, flea flickers, Hail Marys with your eyes closed. You motherfuckers are just, nah, I don't think you done duck nobody. I just think, you know, Boost just like every other black fighter. He do sucker shit. It's easy to play on him. You know, sometimes it's days just, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't, I can't take. Some days, bro, I just be like, man, fuck this shit, bro. This shit is becoming a circus. It's already been a circus. It just get too fake sometimes for me. Ring Magazine, let me tell you something. Let me just be fair. I don't think none of y'all belong up there. Max Kellerman, bro, go back to football and basketball. We don't need you. We never missed you while you was gone, bro. And don't get it twisted. You used to be you hot and cold. Sometimes you be on point, but you be excited, and you know, and you pretty good sometimes. But Mike Coppinger. Nah, bro, you need to just go back to tweeting and giving us information on what fight need to do what. You just an information dude, bro. That Mike Carpenter always looked like he done shit on himself. You always see how scrunched up his face be? He always looked like he smelled shit or he just shitting on his fucking I just talked. Mike Carpenter cannot talk boxing. He got the information, but he don't know how to talk it. And LaShawn McCoy, yeah, you a black man. Shout out to you and one very underrated running back. I was a big fan of LaShawn McCoy. Even though at that time I was such a diehard Cowboy fan, I would have never admitted it back then. LaShawn McCoy is the truth. But not when it comes to boxing, bro. We don't need you, and you too passive. You know, you just be looking like a runaway slave up there sometimes. You just look a little soft. We don't need, and you want to know who we really don't need? What the fuck is Ryan doing on Ring Magazine? y'all know Ryan still has yet to become a world champion, right? We know that, right? We know he said racial shit against black people. And he's up there with LaShawn McCoy. And he's up here interviewing Boots, who he talked bad about. Ryan Garcia talked bad about Boots. Boots was just friendly with him and all that stuff. Now, you should have called him out on that shit he said about you. Ryan is the last motherfucker need to be doing any kind of commentating. For one, he ain't good at it. Bro, you need to go back to just shadow by that. Your best shit is that Instagram shit when you be doing that little shit with the little bean, with the little bag and feigning and showing your hand speed. That's your best shit. That's what gets you all the millions of views on Instagram. God, what is he talking boxing for? I don't like you motherfuckers. I don't like you. Listen. Ryan Garcia asked Boots, what is your next super fight? Let me tell you something. When you say something enough, we'll start believing a lie. That's how they done tricked us so many years. They say it enough, we just believe it. I'm here to tell you, motherfucker, because he said, what's your next super fight? Boots said, me and Virgil's a mega fight. Dope and dog food. Let me ask you something. This fight with Lubin, is it on pay-per-view? Have Virgil ever been on pay-per-view? Let's go a step further. Has Virgil ever been a world champion? So, once again, like I said in my last video, Boots beat Virgil does nothing for his legacy. Nothing, bro. That's just somebody that we said would give you a good fight. Y'all came up together. But it ain't no legacy on the line, bro. We gotta stop it, bro. That's a legacy fight for Virgil. If Virgil beats you, he goes to the top. He'll be a pay-per-view start in. If you beat Virgil, it does nothing for you. Nothing for you. Just, you know, black fans, I'm starting to wonder. I wonder if I didn't come home, would you still be down, baby? Listen. Hey, I used to ride to that city. Anyway, I'm starting to really wonder. You motherfuckers think that's the toughest fight for him at 154? Do you motherfuckers really think that? Cause I thought he lost the board. We just gonna sweep that shit under the rug. We gonna act like we forgot that shit. There's tougher fights for him besides Virgil, bro. And it ain't Bakram. I think Fondor is slightly a tougher fight than Virgil. Yeah, with the reach and little shit like that, and them long ass uppercuts. But I still think Boots will beat the brakes off Fondor, Bakram, and Virgil. Those are his easiest fights, really. You wanna know his toughest fights? Jamel Cholo. Keith Thurman is a tougher fight for Boots than Virgil. That movement, the ring IQ, Keith got a way higher ring IQ than Virgil and Fondor. The only reason why Fondor might beat Keith is because, for one, he's way bigger and he shouldn't have moved. You know what? We need drug testing. I need to see that boy results. How much longer can you fucking make 154? I get it. You can try to say the boy tall and skinny. No, bro. Fondor is huge, bro. He ain't just tall. He big than a motherfucker, bro. How much longer you gonna make 154, bro? Like, you know, but we call Spencer a weight bully. We call Devin a weight bully. Is it safe to say that Fondor is a weight bully? Is it safe to fucking say? Fondor needs to be fighting at 168. 168, 175. Bro, this shit look like dope and dog food. I'm sick of Fondor, bro. How much longer would you make 154 before we start asking questions? Anyway, listen, Jamel Cholo is a tougher fight. Keith Thurman is a tougher fight. And Lubin. Let me tell you something about Lubin. I don't trust Lubin against Virgil because I just don't trust it. I just know black fighters have more smoke for each other. Lubin would be a much better fighter against Boots than he would against Virgil. For one, he's another black fighter, and we go harder to beat each other. But not only that, Lubin know that Boots got a lot of sauce. So it would make him train harder. It would make him study harder. It just would make him go harder. With Virgil, he know Virgil only got a puncher's chance. But I still think Virgil gonna beat Lubin. Cause I just think a lot of times we don't have the same smoke for non-black fight. Now when it comes to Boots, it's different. Let me say this about Boots. I have criticized him for sparring Canelo and all the weak shit that I don't think he ever ducked nobody. My problem with him is sparring Canelo, then acting like you didn't see the Bud fight. That's my only problem with him. And I think that was all fake as fuck. Uh Boots ain't finna lay down for no non-black fighter. He ain't gonna be submissive. Let's get that very fucking clear. I don't think he a proud black man. It ain't no black fighter in boxing that's a proud black man to me. The only motherfucker that show pride in being black to me is Carissa Shields. That's it. None of them motherfuckers are proud black man. So sometimes I just feel like a fool for even wishing and hoping on that shit. No black athlete I know is proud black. The most proud black athlete I know is Carissa Shields. So. None of these male fighters give a fuck about their blackness being proud. They ain't gonna shout us out. They don't give a fuck. So, I can't expect that from you, bro. But, Boots ain't finna lay down. He ain't finna go in these fights timid. Like Lubin did with Fondor. Lubin was timid as fuck. Lubin lost that fight before he got in the ring. He was on his back foot in the very first round. Just soft. Lubin was actually stronger than Fondor, but he didn't fight like it. He showed hard because he got up and he fought, but it was more like he was forced into a fight. He didn't initiate the exchange. See, that's what that Boots gonna initiate the exchange. That's what I ain't gonna take from him. I'm never gonna deny. Boots ain't running. He gonna go to the smoke. He gonna make you exchange. No, bro. Just because he spoiled Canelo and he done weak ass shit that I don't like, I still got Boots as a top 3 pound for pound fight. Nobody beats him except Bud. That's it. Nobody beats him. No, I think Boots can do the same thing Bud did. Go to 160 and beat the brakes off Canelo. I see it. I don't think it would be as clean. I think he would get hit a little more than Bud got hit. But I still think he would beat the brakes and possibly stop Canelo. I think that highly of Boots. He'll stop Canelo. Because Bud didn't let on the gas enough. Boots gonna let on the gas. I think that's the Boots more of I'm not gonna say he more of a dog than Bud, but he gonna take more risk. Nobody beats him. But I'm telling you, it'll be a Spence or a Charlo or. Boy, I'm telling you, bro, I don't know what they doing with Conwell. We ain't heard nothing else. Ever since he lost, I don't even know when the boy gonna fight again. I just don't know. Because I'm telling you, that ain't no easy fight for Boots. I think Conwell would give Boots a tougher fight than Virgil. Conwell got a better inside game than Virgil. It's a lot of shit. No, bro, Virgil's not the end all be all. Bro, when you see that, just don't be surprised, bro, how easy that shit look. Boots is too athletic for Virgil. Just too much sauce. Virgil is a one-dimensional fighter, bro. Anyway, I done explained that enough. On to Lamont Roach. I used to feel sorry for you, bro, but I don't respect you. Bro, when I heard you talk, I respect your father. When I heard you talk in these last couple of interviews, you talk like a brother once he gets some pussy for the first time. You talk like a brother that after he got his first brick. Just stupid. You talk like you the big dog now. You been out here shitting on Tank so much. Tank scared of me, he this and that. Listen, bro, I just seen you say that Jake Paul versus Tank is a clown fight. It's a circus. But I also heard you say if they ask you to be on the co-main with Pitbull, you sign up for that tomorrow. So if Tank and Paul is a circus, you being the co-main, that's an even bigger circus. So like I say, bro, don't knock Tank when you basically saying I would do the same shit. So why you knocking Tank? Listen, bro, this is a cherry pick gone wrong. I want to make something very clear. Maybe cherry pick is a little too steep of a word. But you definitely picking this fight very careful. Isaac Cruz is coming off 3 back-to-back losses. You doing what Wilder did to Fatback Fury. Rose him from the fucking dead. Nobody ain't asked. I ain't seen no fighters itching to fight Cruz. He's been a non-factor, bro. You rose them from the fucking dead. Check this out. I'm gonna give you game. This is why this sauce will forever remain. Pitbull Cruz last 3 fights. At the press conference, they just talk. But at this press conference, you seen what they asked him? Will you be the next Mexican fighter after Canelo to pass the Mexican torch and be the next Mexican face of boxing? What? They ain't been saying this his last 3 fights. You want to know why they saying it now? Because this is a black fight. This is how these bitches be desperate, bro. They got our jock straps in their mouth. They hopes and dream. I'm telling you, bro, it's that dick, bro. It gotta be, bro. You don't want that dick in your sister, bro. It gotta be. I don't know what it is that make them so desperate to beat us, bro. Just they be so fucking desperate. Now all of a sudden, ain't nobody cared about Cruz last 3 fights. When he lost to Rayo, nobody talked about Isaac Cruz. Now all of a sudden, because he fighting a black fighter, and not only that, he fighting somebody who just fought Tank. So he hoping that if he knock out Lamont Roach, Tank will fight him. And that's a big possibility. Tank will come out of retirement for that bullshit ass fight. And he know that'll put him back on top. You see how easy it is for us to pick them off the ground? You won't never see a non-black fighter do that for a black fighter. You never see that. Even if Keith Thurman beats Fondor, it ain't gonna do too much for his career, bro. It ain't gonna do too much. Fondor ain't picking up Keith. Fondor really hoping that Keith is fooled and he old. Listen, bro. You just put, and they trying to put this on pay-per-view. Cruz last 3-4 fights, he been undercard fighter. Let me just show you what I mean about how we just wake fighters up from the dead. When Tank fought Isaac Cruz, nobody knew him. And he already had a loss on his record. Nobody knew him. After the Tank fight, what do? Isaac Cruz becomes the co-main to Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. They put him against Gamboa. Put him, an old Gamboa, put him in a fight to where it's guaranteed he gonna get a knockout. The way that crowd cheered for Isaac Cruz, the whole fucking arena they cheered for Isaac Cruz more than they did Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. PBC, let me tell you, them motherfuckers they have tried so hard for Cruz to become a star. This is what we do. But yeah, Cruz beats Lamont Roach, and I got him stopping Lamont Roach in devastating fashion. This is a bad, even if this was a fight at 135, I don't know. But with you moving up to 140, he gonna clip you. I think Lamont Roach is a good fighter. Talking about you finna stop Isaac Cruz, dope and dog food. Tank hit him with Tank bent this fucking wrist with them uppercuts trying to hit that hard ass hit. That motherfucker got metal in this shit. Bro, you on dope and dog food. The reason why I think he gonna stop you, you moving up to 140. Isaac Cruz know that he's fighting a black fighter. Not only is he fighting a black fighter, they get more ready for us than we do get for them. That's another thing I'm explaining. And not only that, Cruz know this can get me the Tank rematch and another big payday. Isaac Cruz finna train harder than he ever trained because he want that Tank rematch. He finna knock your ass out in front of a bunch of Mexicans in San Antonio. It's gonna put them back on the map. You know what Coach Kavanaugh gonna say? Oh, that's a mega fight again. Ain't nobody even talked about Isaac Cruz in the last 3-4 fights he done had. But now that he beat a black fight, this is what makes boxing a circus for me, bro. It's just too easy, bro. It never happens for us. It never... When Cool Boy beat the brakes off Fondor in the rematch, it did nothing for his career. Not only that, they booed Cool Boy the whole fight. And Cool Boy fought on the inside. He wasn't running. They booed him. So, it's like when it comes to us, we get no credit, but with them, they get all the credit. And he's going to get a super fight with Tank. Bro, let me tell you something. Isaac Cruz knocks out Lamont Roach. That Tank rematch will be huge. And all Mexicans, fake-ass Mexican fans, they going to get behind him again. Because they washed their hands with him the last 3-4 fights. Why he ain't sold out none of his last 3-4 fights? Why he ain't headlined? Why is he steady on the undercard? But now that he's fighting a black fighter, He's back on the main event. This shit is desperate. This shit is Hail Mary with your fucking eyes closed. I swear, bro, we with this multiculturalism, black folks, we let the game, we let everybody pimp on us, bro. It's just like when you look at the rapper Mexican OT. Look, it ain't, he can get a black feature any day he want. He can get all the, he get all the features from all the Houston rap, even rappers that don't like each other. But they can both get on the song with Mexican OT. It's just, that's what we do, bro. We open our door. Man, let me tell you something. Everybody invited to the black cookout. So, it's a sad day in black America. I ain't bullshit. I swear, it ain't enough to discuss. It's just too easy to play on us, bro. Lamont Roach, you a sucker. You'll never know how hard I was trying to fight for you with that tank shit, bro. But to see how as soon as you got some money in your pocket, you turned into a straight bitch. Now you talking big boy talk. Why the fuck wouldn't you go up there and try to fight Gary Antoine before this fight with Hiroka, because that fight wasn't even signed yet? You could have went straight after Gary Antoine Russell and said, we both from D.C. and it's a title shot. But you fighting a motherfucker who coming off 3 straight losses because he a Mexican. So the Mexican is more valuable than the black fighter that's from your hometown and he's a champion. The black man is just falling. The black man just has no identity. No kind of self-worth. Just disgust. You fucking disgust. You bitches disgust me, bro. You bitches disgust me. I want to know how many other channels talking like this. How many other channels even saying this shit that because it's so obvious to see. But we don't do it. Long as it's black versus something else, that's sale. That really style. See, Lamont Roach versus Isaac Cruz, that's bigger than Lamont Roach versus Gary Antoine Russell. You motherfuckers just stupid, bro. A bunch of dumb bitches. That's why I be want to come on this motherfucker civilized. Sometimes I just really want to talk the sweet science and the sweet sauce, but it's so much fuck shit in the game, bro. I have to come at you motherfuckers aggressive. I gotta talk my shit. See, sometimes I really be wanting to be nice to you motherfuckers. But it's bitch ass shit like this that just make... Bro, you could have... Hitchens ain't even got a fight. And he's a world champion. But you fighting a motherfucker coming off 3 straight losses. But because he a Mexican. Mexican versus black, that's the fight. Mexican versus black. Red, white, green. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. We bitches. It just ain't enough. I just don't know, bro. You finna get your ass knocked out in front of all them Mexicans. Oh, Cruz gonna be in tip-top shape. That motherfucker gonna be swinging for the fences. And that shit gonna land right behind your head. And guess what? The ref ain't gonna call it behind the head. Once your ass hit the canvas, that's gonna be called a knockout. He gonna hit you with that shit behind your head. That wild shit. Bro, he's gonna be stronger than you too. And you moving up to his weight for a non-title fight. You dumb motherfucker. And I ain't gonna feel sorry for your bitch ass. Stupid motherfucker. You motherfucker stupid, bro. You could have fought Gary Antoine. You from the same motherfucking town. Stupid motherfucker. Stupid bitch. I don't... Lamont Roach, I went from having so much respect for him. I have no respect for you. I had so much respect for Boots. I don't respect you, bro. I still like to watch you in the ring, though. I have no respect I don't respect none of these black. I don't respect none of them. I respect Clarissa Shields. I respect Clarissa Shields and Earl Spence. That's damn near it. And these young fighters coming up until they do some sucker shit. I respect Clarissa Shields far more than I ever respect any of these black fighters. I can't stand them, bro. They just when you look in the mirror, you see a bitch. You see a motherfucker that don't have no love for yourself. To love yourself, bro, you wouldn't keep submitting, bro, and keep seeing these non-black fighters as if they're higher than you. Dumb bitch. Black fighters will tell you all the time, well, he got a whole country behind him. Oh, I would love to go to the UK, see, because they the best fans, and they got a whole country behind him. You see him as more superior than you. That's what it really is. You see that plays into the fight. When I already see you as more superior to me, he got a whole country behind him. See, I just got Philadelphia behind me, but he got the whole Mexico. No, he don't. He'll only get them behind you if they see him beat you. Because they just want the image of a black man on the canvas and a Mexican standing over. That's how desperate them bitches is. They ain't behind him. They'll get behind him if he win, though. They're not behind him. See, I would respect it more if black fighters take this approach. Since you motherfuckers want to do the black and Mexican, black and Latin, be disrespectful. Tell the motherfucker, you really can't fuck with us, bro. That's why I'm fighting, because you motherfuckers food and y'all can't beat the black man. Y'all can't fuck with us. None of them have that approach. See, if y'all had that approach, then I'll ride with that shit. Okay, let's ride, and let's fight in the crowd. And let's fight, man. One shout out to the brother said he gonna go to the fight. I don't know. I might pull up. I don't know. What is it, in December? I might pull up. And I hope I don't go to jail. Cause I'm just saying, I know how Mexicans get when they got the numbers. And I know I'm gonna knock out at least a couple of them. So I just know how. I'm telling you, motherfuckers really think I'm playing, bro. In real life, you can't. Man, listen, bro. In real life, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro, I get disrespectful, and I ain't gonna argue. I'm gonna hit you mid-sentence in your shit. I just know how them motherfuckers get when they got the numbers, and they're gonna be disrespectful in that crowd. I already, and I'm gonna be mad. Listen, bro. It's like you giving him the A side. You're fighting in San Antonio, bro. It's gonna be number mess. Why you didn't play the A side and fight in DC? See, I'd have had more respect for it if you had made Isaac Cruz come to your territory, come to a crowd full of black folks. You weak ass, you a bitch. I don't have no respect for you, motherfucker. I don't respect these black fighters. You moving up to his weight division for a non-title fight, ducking all the black fighters who got titles, Richardson Hitchens, Gary Antoine Russell. You ducked all that. You didn't go to that. You go to the Mexican who ain't got a title and he coming off 3 losses, all to give him A-side privileges. You gonna go fight in front of a Mexican crowd. You a bitch. We don't have pride in our blackness when we fight a non-black fighter. That's one of the reasons why I say black fighters need to fight each other. But it could become shootouts because we way more tough. We find our identity when we fight another black man. See, my city versus your city. My block versus your fight. Red versus blue. Crip versus blood. GD versus goddamn Vice Lord. No, we get gangster then. But when it comes to these non-black fighters, bro, you just privileged and you just want to gain Mexican fans. You won't. It don't work that way, bro. When Mexican beat a black man, he can gain black fans. Black man beat a Mexican, he don't gain they fans, bro. They still boo your bitch ass, stupid motherfucker. This is 903 Boston. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.